I'm Lee Pryor. I'm the coordinator for the support campaign for fair food, and I'm the Southern Regional Delegate for the Worker Solidarity Alliance. We staged a picket, or a little protest outside of Publix on 9th Avenue in support of the Coalition of Immokalee Workers for their National Supermarket Week of Action. What we wanted was to put pressure on Publix to kind of negotiate with the Coalition of Immokalee Workers for a 1 cent increase per pound for the tomatoes that the farm workers in Immokalee, Florida pick. And also to make a pledge to implement a code of conduct in public supply chain, because they actually directly influence what goes on since they set the prices for what they're purchasing through that supply chain.
Up with the fast food nation. Down with exploitation. Up with the fast food nation. Down with exploitation. Up with the fast food nation.
I'm Rick Harper. I direct the Haas Center for Business Research and Economic Development at UWF. I'm an economist. As I looked at the web link for the Coalition of Immokalee Workers, there's a picture on that website that says 2 tons in 12 hours, $50. So, well, 2 tons is 4,000 pounds. $50 is 5,000 pennies. That tells me that right now they're getting about a penny a pound to pick now, and so we're talking about an increase in price of about 80%. I think anytime that a business sees an increase in the cost of labor on the order of 80%, it's going to start looking real hard for alternatives. And what I would expect to see over time is that growers would shift increasingly to mechanical harvesting of tomatoes, where they cut the tomato plant down and harvest all the tomatoes all at once, and that users of tomatoes, including Publix and others who sell them out in the marketplace, would shift towards using other sources of supply. So what I'd expect to see over time is that the number of workers in the tomato fields will decline. The ones that are still there will clearly get paid more, but I'd worry about the fact that it's going to put growers in the position of shifting towards mechanical harvesting and put buyers in the position of looking for other sources of tomatoes rather than Florida.
Well, we had about 20 people show up for the protest, and talked to a few people, curious customers that stopped by and want to know what's going on, so we gave them some literature and told them why we're out here. Well, the issue is right now migrant workers, farm workers, are some of the lowest paid people in the United States. They make below minimum wage. We're just trying to get, Publix along with other corporations that buy their tomatoes just to increase their pay about 1 cent per pound, which would increase, their overall pay to above poverty wages.
No more slaves, pay a living wage. No more slaves, pay a living wage. No more slaves, pay a living wage. No more slaves, pay a living wage.
I'd rather see scarce taxpayer resources spent on programs to help elevate Immokalee workers out of poverty. I would rather see them have no-cost opportunities for education. We need jobs at the bottom rungs of the job ladder for people to start their work careers in, for people that have lower levels of skills and training. So I think the long-run answer for the folks of Immokalee is not to force consumers to pay higher prices for what they produce. Instead, it's to provide them with the skills to move themselves into higher paying occupations.
We'll be back.